All right, Praz here with PointGuardU.com and Coast to Coast Hoops alongside Paul White and Mean Streets. Paul, a tough opener. Tell me about the effort in the game.
Well, this game against BABC, it was a tough matchup. You know, the two best teams statistically wise, defensively in the EYBL. You know, it was a tough matchup. You know, unfortunately we lost through a goal 10. You know, one of our centers, Marlon Jones, was a little too anxious, but I mean, you can't really blame him for that. I mean, you know, everybody loses. It's a tough loss.
Yeah, it's a tough tourney. How'd you feel about your effort, your performance tonight?
Well, the time I was out there, I mean, I felt like I tried to produce, I tried to do what was best for my team. You know, unfortunately, it just wasn't enough, and you know, me and my teammates couldn't get the job done.
Now, what do you feel like over the season are the parts of your game that have improved the most, and what are you hoping to show people that are watching?
Well, I'm looking to probably like tighten the screws a little bit, you know, improve my moves, you know, my craftiness, things like that. You know, doing things like seeing what I can do with the ball, creating space, stuff like that. I'm also improving my defense and my rebounding. As you can see, like in my average stats for the rebounding, it's been a dramatic change. So, you know, I'm just looking to improve almost every aspect of my game.
Absolutely. Now, what would you say is the biggest strength of your game right now?
I'd probably say the versatility. You know, if it was a slow, taller person on me, you know, I'm going to try and get him in the areas that I need to get him in and just attack him. You know, same thing for a smaller person. Just get them in the areas that I feel comfortable in, and just do what I do best.
Now, what's the music you're listening to these days? What are you into?
You know, I'm a Chicago kid, so I listen to, like, you know, a lot of the Chicago artists like Chief Keef. Let's see, Lil J, Billionaire Black. Let's see, don't get me wrong, like I still listen, you know, to the Jay-Z's, the Drakes.
Right.
I really don't mess with Wayne too much. I don't know what happened to him, but Meek Mill is the homie. Also, probably another thing that people have to look out for is this rapper named Chance the Rapper from Chicago.
Chance the Rapper from
Yes, sir.
Chicago? All right. Now, recruiting, imagine you're starting to hear from everybody. You know, it's a long process. What are some of the schools coming at you the hardest? What do you make of this whole thing?
Probably schools coming at me the hardest, I would probably say, is Arizona. Let's see, DePaul, Northwestern, Florida, UConn,
A lot of them.
Minnesota, yeah. There's a lot of them in
Is
there.
recruiting something you like, or, you know, different players have different views on the process?
Well, you know, in the beginning of the process, you kind of view it as, you know, like, you're kind of in awe that all of these colleges want you, you know, and these legendary coaches. But then after a while, you know, when they continue to text you and call you, it can get a little bit stressful. Then dealing with rumors and stuff like that, you know, like, recruiting can become real complicated. So right now, I mean, I'm not really at the point where I hate it, but, you know, I'm just starting to get used to it and starting to know the advantages and the disadvantages of it.
How do you deal with it? Is it the circle you have around you? Is that the key, or how do you sort of keep it all away when you got to focus on other stuff?
Yeah, I mean, really what I do is, you know, I mean, I'm able to handle the coaches myself. You know, I'm really not much of a person where I feel like that I have to ignore them. You know, my mom kind of handles it as well. But me personally, I mean, I take on my own business, and you know, I mean, I'm able to handle it pretty well. So I really don't have to put it off.
And who do you talk to the most at Arizona?
Book.
What's your relationship with him like? He's a funny guy.
Book is my homie. Book is like a brother from another mother. I mean, you know, he came from New York. I came from Chicago. You know, he always debates. You know, we always kind of talk about which one is better, New York or Chicago, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's my homie. I feel like I could talk to Book about almost anything. You know what I'm saying? So Like, but me and Buck are real tight.
You gonna get you out to Arizona to look around, see the campus? You know, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna take the visit, but I'm definitely gonna try and organize something to get out there.
But you're open to going that far, dealing with the heat? Think you can handle it?
Man, it sounds beautiful to me, man. I know coming from slushy streets and all that.
Yeah.
Just to come into the bright blue sky, stuff like that. I mean, this sounds beautiful. So the heat is not the thing I'm worried about.
There's no snow over there, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Oh man. Well, good luck the rest of the tournament, man. Keep working hard. I'm glad we got a chance to talk to you.